Curb Your Enthusiasm Season 12 has been on my bucket list for things to watch for a while now. After all, I have watched the entire show up to its 11th season, and in my memory of the time, I remember it as good, fun, and a great sitcom. But all of that changed when I watched the first episode of the 12th season yesterday, and not only I was disappointed, I was annoyed and mostly frustrated. I told myself this can't be the show I enjoyed all of its seasons, so I went back to watch some of the clips, and let me tell you, I was disappointed in myself that I've enjoyed this show. But don't let me get ahead of myself here. Well, to summarize what about this show that made me angry, I need to explain what the show is about. And no better way to do that than to show you how every supposed funny scene in this show happens. First, Larry, who's the sitcom revolves around, has a casual interaction with someone, man, woman, human, animal, doesn't matter, as they all go about the same from there. What happens next is that Larry does something or says something that's in the show's world is social and acceptable, and he happens to offend the person he's talking or doing something to, which pisses them off and they have a vendetta against him for the rest of the episode, which is basically every episode's plot of every season of the show, which gets problematic the more you watch. Larry plays the character of an enigma, a person that doesn't fit in, a person above the social norms of society that easily offended. He's the certified main character that doesn't play by society's rules. But that doesn't work. Why? Let me explain. First, people don't act like this in real life. But when to prove your case, they sure do. People aren't the stereotype of all bounded by social rules that keep them stupid and you chose not to. So everyone becomes your enemy just because you did or said something odd, out of pocket, and most of the time really not that offensive. So he goes around acting like the main character, being better than everybody else, really becomes annoying and repetitive. Like hilariously, I just saw this scene where they are electing some politician or a mayor. I don't really know or care, but what happened was they lost by one vote. Yes, I know it's more competitive than the 2024 presidential election, but what happened was they lost by one vote, and you can guess whose vote that was, Larry's, and everyone from there becomes his enemy for not feeling the need of voting and rising above the social norm of needing to vote.
I know! I know how he lost by one vote. Larry David thought the line was too long, so he didn't vote.
You didn't vote?
Is that true, Larry?
No, that's not true. It's not true. It's not
I
true.
watched the whole thing. I watched you walk away from the line and throw your voting pin in the trash can. Isn't that right, Larry?
All right, let me explain what happened, okay?
One damn vote.
No, let me explain. Let me explain.
All the canvassing.
No.
What you're believing.
I made a deal with the Riemenschneider
You don't
voter.
care about
Which is not that offensive that you didn't feel the need to vote. A lot of people don't vote and they don't get the treatment of becoming enemy number one by everybody. But to prove your case, they sure do. It has to be that stupid and exaggerated of, oh, we lost by one vote. How dare you, Larry? You know what the show is like? It's like an embarrassing nightmare where everything small you do comes back to bite you. Like dreaming about being called up in front of class and end up being yourself in front of the whole class. End up laughing at you tirelessly. And the whole pinnacle of this thing is that the person who is better than everyone else in the show is literally the person who wrote, directed, and produced this show, Larry David. It doesn't get more pretentious than this. So no, this show isn't funny, it's sad, everything is way over the top, people don't get offended like that, and it starts being funny the more and more you watch. I have made myself mad making this video, so I appreciate you if you leave a like or a comment. Thanks for watching, but until next time, goodbye.